Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to the Onesie Piece podcast, specifically the tier list edition. Yeah. Every week I watch One Piece for the very first time. Wade here reads it for the first time, and then we discuss. I typically hate it, and Wade likes it.
Because it's great.
And
you don't hate it, you just hate Luffy.
I really hate Luffy. I hate
but
Luffy
you
so
said
much.
The Arlong arc was good.
It was very good. The Arlong arc was very good. We have branched out our tier list into separate videos, so here it is. Over the course of our journey here, watching all of One Piece together, I will be ranking my favorite characters that we meet throughout the series. As you can see, we have Luffy down there at the bottom on Kobe tier, because the only person I hate more than Luffy is Kobe.
And maybe Pearl.
Arguably Pearl. And right up there at the top, we got Chow Chow tier.
Oh yeah, Chow Chow tier. Chow Chow has yet to be beaten.
I doubt she will be. It's not looking good for anybody else.
I don't know. There's some pretty good animals that pop up from time to time. Who knows?
I cannot wait.
Arlong was technically an animal. Did he beat Chow Chow?
I suppose you have to watch to find out.
Ooh. All right, so we're going to dive into the tier list. I have a whole bunch of characters that I have prepared that we have met throughout the Arlong, which is actually not as many as I was expecting. That being said, before we dive in, I want to address something. Because I didn't even think about it, but now I feel like I am totally wrong. So I'm just going to address it right here, right now, get it out of the way. Ships. We were going through and we were rating the different ships.
Okay.
Which I thought was cool at first, but now I think is stupid. Because, one, it's a huge ship. It's hard to rate an entire ship, right?
Right.
So why are we rating the ship when what we should be rating is the Jolly Roger?
That's a fair point.
Because that encapsulates everything.
I like that. That's a good idea.
So, yes, I've gotten rid of ships. Instead, we're going to be rating Jolly Rogers as we go along. And so we're just going to start by re-rating where we left off. I think they're going to probably fall on similar areas, to be honest.
Yeah,
but
we'll see.
We'll see. But, I mean, look at the Straw Hats, Jolly Roger. It's pretty nice.
I mean, it is a fairly aesthetic spin to the traditional skull and crossbones.
Yeah, I like it. I personally, I've always liked it.
I'm gonna be real. I don't mind it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I know you want to hate it because it kind of looks like Luffy.
Yeah. But then it also, like, if Luffy were to die and decay, that's what it'd look like.
That's what he'd look like, and that's like your dream.
Yeah.
So where are we going to put the Straw Hats Jolly Roger?
Let's put him on... I'm trying to decide between A and B. Let's put him on B.
Put him on B.
Yeah.
We'll make them nice and small. And the other thing, you can just tell what they are at a glance, unlike the ships.
Very true.
Oops. What did I do? Oh, God, the ships are back. There we go. Make it a little bigger. All right.
There we go.
Cool. So that's the first one. Up next.
All right, put it. You know where to put it. Just let's not even waste time on it.
I mean, realistically, I don't want to dive too deep into it, but it's better than Buggy. Don't you agree? The eyes are kind of cool, like as a Jolly Roger. I thought.
All right. You won me over with the eyes. Put them on F.
All right. Next up, one of my personal favorites.
They had their own?
Yeah, every pirate crew has their own.
Oh, does this belong to Kuro?
This is Kuro's.
Okay.
This is the Black Cat Pirates.
That's...
I mean, my
So
opinions,
they're
I
called the
fucking
Black
think
Cat.
it's the worst. Yeah, I hate this.
It looks really bad.
I don't know if it was just because it was the 90s, but, like, it just looks like ass to me, and
I'll give you that. It looks bad, but I do like it better than Buggies.
You like it better than Buggies, so
I
are
like
you
it
thinking
better.
D?
I'm thinking D.
With all the other Black Cat Pirates.
It's fitting.
All right. Oh, yes, this was one I didn't even, like, recognize, which is why the Jolly Rogers are actually pretty cool. This is Krieg's. I'd never even realized this is what Krieg's look like at all. But this is the Krieg
like a
Jolly
cobra
Roger.
with some hourglasses?
Yeah, I'm not sure what the fuck's going on.
He has the sideburns.
Yeah. Wait,
Krieg
Where's-
has the sideburns, right?
where's Krieg at?
Yeah, right.
Oh,
to the
yeah,
left
yeah,
of
yeah,
you.
he does. So are the hourglasses supposed to be like
No,
sideburns?
I think the cobra fins are sideburns.
This?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so there's the sideburns. I don't really get the hourglasses, though.
Me either.
Time and Krieg didn't really fit together.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, the hourglasses really, like, detriment it.
Kind of ruin it for you.
Yeah, because if it was just the sideburns, then that's fine. But it kind of gets busy with the hourglasses, and I don't really know what they stand for. I suppose people can let us know in the comments.
Yeah, tell us what the hourglasses mean by all means.
But until then, put it with F.
Put it with Buggy there.
Yeah.
One thing I didn't think about was how long the Jolly Rogers are. Taking up our prime space. And then the very last Jolly Roger that we have seen thus far is the Arlong Pirates. This is what it looks like.
That's cool.
I
just
thought
a
so
cool
too.
design.
It's not your traditional Jolly Roger, but I thought it was pretty sweet. I mean, that's Nami's tattoo.
Yeah.
So you got that in there, and the red looks good, and yeah, I agree. I also enjoyed it a lot.
It's not just like they're not taking a traditional Jolly Roger and like putting a hat on it, you know, or like some makeup. They're like actually just straight up changing the forefront design.
Definitely.
And I like they're making it. I like that. Let's put it on. Let's put it on S.
S tier. Oh,
That's
yeah.
an S tier Jolly.
That's an S tier Jolly Roger right there. Our first one. Okay. That's it for the Jolly Rogers. Let's get into the actual characters of Arlong Park. But not really. There was one guy I forgot about who needs to be on this tier list.
Uh-oh. I'm nervous. Oh, goddamn.
He's pretty blurry, but whatever.
Yeah.
The man stuck in the treasure chest. Guymon.
Guymon is his name?
Guymon.
Guymon?
I don't know.
Digimon?
Yeah. He's kind of cute.
Is he?
In a weird unibrow, toothless kind of way.
Tooth, big
But
ol'
he's kinda
unkept
like-
beard,
I don't know,
green afro way.
He's kind of a cutie.
Put him on C.
Put him on C.
I'd rather watch an episode of him than another episode of those cat people.
What about an episode of Buggy? I'm sure that'll never happen.
I would sooner die than watch another episode of Buggy.
Well, you might have. All right. Have fun with that. What if it was Buggy and Guymon?
Together?
Yeah.
I suppose that would equal out to a D tier episode.
Well, there you have it.
Which
I
makes
wonder-
me about as angry as when I think about the cat people, so
The cat people really just across the line. You really don't like the cat people.
I don't like the cat people.
They're pretty annoying. They're
Yeah.
pretty damn annoying. All right, into actual Arlong Park people. Like I said, surprisingly not that many, but some hard hitters. We're gonna start light.
Right? Is that the kid?
This is the best portrait I could find of this fucking kid.
Could have just gone onto the episode and screen grabbed his face.
I could have, but this was what the wiki gave me. This is the kid who tried to, like, stab Nami or wanted to kill Arlong, and Nami hit him in the face with a stick. I don't know what his name is. Oh, Chabo.
Chabo is his name?
Chabo is his name. His father, Arlong killed his father. He was angry. Yeah. He wanted to take initiative, wanted to get there, take out Arlong, which would have resulted in his death, surely. But, Chabo.
He was ready for it. Honestly, put him between B and C.
You, Chabo?
I
really hitting you. You respect Chabo. You respect his initiative.
Yeah. And when he, like, I mean, he's a kid. He just lost his dad. He's angry, and he wants to take it out on the person who did it.
Oh, right.
But it wasn't until he talked to, I think, Nojiko later in the episode that he, like, gained some perspective. Like, his mother still needs him. And, like, he took that to heart and learned from that.
That's true. That's true. That was a good little beat. That's a good point. That's a good point. So Chabo, man.
Put him on B.
Ooh, Chabo.
Good job, Chabo.
Chabo, you did it. You are the winner of the Arlong arc. All right. Let's put this little snake in here.
Ugh, that slimy little rat boy.
Yeah, he literally is a rat, which I think is not a mistake whatsoever that they made him look straight up like a rat when that's literally what he is. So, Marine working for Arlong, getting paid off, doing slimy shit. His name is Nezumi.
You know, the crazy thing is, like, you look at him and his design, and you can tell he is absolutely designed to be the sleazeball that he is.
Exactly.
But then at the same time, I can straight up, like, envision people I know in real life that, like, look like him and act like him.
See?
Put him on D because I hate him so much. Like, not only for who he is, but who he reminds me of. The people that I know that he reminds me of.
Okay, that's fair. That is fair. All right. Let's see. Let's go with him. Genzo.
I liked him.
You like Genzo? Do you like the pinwheel on his hat?
I liked that it wasn't just a toss-off design to make him unique.
Yeah.
Because I feel like with so many characters, like, they're designed in a way to... Yeah, exactly. Like, there was... what's the word I'm looking for? A narrative, like, purpose to the pinwheel on his hat. It wasn't just, you know, like, I'm going to make a wacky-looking character.
Right. Yeah. And then he took it off at the end, like, symbolically, and put it next to the grave. And so, like, it
had a conclusion.
For sure. I agree.
Getting met on conclusion.
He also has scars all over his body.
Which are also narrative, like, beat.
Yeah. There's a lot going on with Genzo.
Yeah. Honestly, put him between A and B.
Put him between A and B, right above Chabo. He took initiative like Chabo. I mean, it took 8 years, but...
You could probably, like, swing him over, like, right above Krieg. So we don't have anyone in A yet.
That's true. Oh, God, we don't have anyone in A yet. Not a single person. I didn't even think about that. All right. He's treading that fine line between A and B. I don't want to get into the fishman yet.
You know what? Let's give it to him. He got A.
Dun, dun, dun.
He's the first A.
Congratulations, Genzo. You're the very first A, and this is where you go.
That spot's for Mike Wazowski.
Yeah, exactly. All right. What? Why the hell was that so tiny?
Is that Bella? No,
That's
Nojiko.
Nojiko.
Okay.
That's Nojiko. Nami's sister.
Nami's sister.
Well,
I liked her.
Stepsister.
Yeah.
Is it stepsister? Foster sister?
I don't know. I don't think it matters.
Yeah, it's fine.
I liked her. She offered she was a real like anchor of perspective throughout the entire arc.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed like whoever she was talking to was going through a tough moment, and she was able to offer like those words of advice and perspective that got them back on the right track.
Oops. I agree. She was. I feel like the characters in this arc, like especially doing this tier list now, it shows that they're kind of being expanded on. You kind of saw it with Jin in the last one, where like he kind of expanded on him. But like a lot of the characters in this arc had like purpose beyond just being there.
Yeah,
they were like
they're like starting to get to that point where they're no longer just two-dimensional characters.
Right, exactly, which is really cool to see.
Yeah.
Even Chabo comes in with the clutch.
Yeah, so honestly, let's put her in A right next to Gonzo. What's his name?
Oh, Genzo.
Right. Gonzo's the Muppet.
Gonzo is the Muppet. Who the hell is Gonzo?
He's the green build guy. Or no, the blue build guy.
Blue build guy. Gonzo. Oh, yep. Gonzo. For anybody watching. Wants to know who Gonzo is. There you go.
He always fascinated me as a child.
He is so 90s in all these pictures. I don't. He is a fascinating fella for sure.
Yeah, I think he played in the Muppets Christmas Carol. He played Scrooge's former partner.
Mm-hmm. Wait, what? Did Scrooge have a former partner?
Yeah, remember, like, it's kind of what initiates the whole thing. Like, he gets visited by the ghost of his former partner who says, "You will be visited by 3 Christmas spirits." And he's all in chains and shit.
I don't remember that at all.
Dog, you need to brush up your Scrooge.
I guess
lore.
so. I only ever remember Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah, I guess I'm getting into the Christmas Carol deep lore here.
And Scrooge from Hot Rod. A
Christmas goose for everyone.
Such a good moment. Okay. We've gotten off topic enough.
All right, Belmere.
Look at that. Look at that beautiful little face there. You can tell even in this picture that she just cares.
She cares.
She cares and she's a badass. And
she is a badass. This one's hard. Because on the one hand, she's like awesome and badass.
I know. In the podcast, you spoke pretty highly of her.
But then on the other hand, like, she didn't have to die. She like she died because of her own pride.
Which is
but remember we did say that this moment kind of was going against the grain of the theme of the arc, which is like, you know, do what you can to live another day.
Yes, it is. Maybe something thinking back though, what if, because this was a flashback, this is like the catalyst for the theme of the arc though?
Yeah, like the exception that proves the rule.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, this was Nami and Nojiko needed this in order to realize that fact.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
Put her in S.
I had a feeling. Still nobody up in that Chow Chow tier.
It takes a special something to get into Chow Chow tier.
I don't know who's gonna get in Chow Chow tier. Not a clue, but I agree with. I've always really liked Belmere. I thought it was a good hit. All right, you ready for this one? You're not.
Oh. Who is this? Who the hell is this?
I wasn't gonna include him, but
I have no idea who this is.
And you shouldn't. Nobody knows. Anybody watching, nobody knows who the fuck this is. But it was a beat that I found when I was doing some research that I thought was the funniest shit. This guy's name is Daddy D.
Daddy D?
He's a background character in the... Yes, Daddy D. He's a background character in the Arlong Arc. And, he owns an orphanage with his wife. I don't know how anybody found out about this, because it's never mentioned at all. But, they are parents of orphans. They're background characters within the arc. And this is Daddy D.
I guess. I mean, cool on him for providing a home for orphans, I guess. Put him at sea.
He didn't do enough to drop him down. He didn't do anything.
No.
If Daddy D goes on sea, then what about Mummy Me?
Are you serious?
I am dead serious. That's their names. That's their official.
Mummy Me?
They both own the orphanage in Cocoa Village.
Oh my god. All right, put her with her husband.
I really just added them because I saw Daddy D and Mummy Me and thought that was the stupidest shit. And yet there's something odd about it that, there's enough known about them where Oda has clearly made them, given them names, and, they have, kind of a purpose within... It's a world-building thing. It's weird that anybody knows anything about them, because it's never mentioned.
Right.
So, I feel like the only way...
He kind of looks like Hank Hill.
He kind of does look like Hank Hill. Does that raise him up to the B tier?
No.
I don't know. It's an interesting beat. All right, let's get into actual shit. Let's start with... Oh, yeah. Let's start here. I don't know why this is the one I chose, but...
This isn't Chu. This is
Hachan.
Hachan. He's an idiot.
He is an idiot. He's portrayed as an idiot, and Zoro kind of uses that to his advantage at one point, even.
Yeah. To
get him to take him in the pot to Cocoa Village. But he is a very stupid. He's probably the dumbest of the fishmen, I feel.
Yeah.
He's very much portrayed to be the stupidest, and yet he's the first mate.
Is he the first mate?
I believe he is.
I would have thought that to be like Chu or something.
Chu? I don't think Chu's the first mate. If Chu's the first mate, Arlong's gotta get his priorities straight.
Chu's better than this guy.
I disagree.
Right,
what do you think about the sun tattoo on his forehead?
It's pretty... It draws the eye. I'll say that.
It does. It does.
I don't know what its purpose is.
Who knows? Maybe there's a deeper meaning to it.
I suppose we'll never know because he's dead.
You thought the same thing about Buggy. Who knows? No, I don't think Hachan's gonna be making another appearance.
Put him with D.
What? He fits with the cat pirates for sure.
Yeah.
I can see that. All right. Mr. Fishman Karate.
This guy made me so angry. He was so annoying, but I liked him better than Hachan.
Okay.
So
you hated that he kept saying, "I'm a fishman karate."
Yeah, every move that he did started with Fishman Karate Punch or Fishman Karate Kick.
He's a baller.
No, he's stupid.
But you liked him more than Hachan.
Yeah, put him between C and D, I guess.
Put him between C and D. We'll put him just above. Make it a little bit bigger. There we go. All right. We're almost done. There is, in fact, only 2 characters left, so we might as well get to this guy. Oh, boy. Have you ever played Mother 3?
No.
There's a joke in Mother 3 at one point. You go underwater, and you can't breathe. The air supply that is given to you is these mermen with huge lips. And in order to breathe underwater, you basically have to kiss them. Which is the dumbest thing in the world, but every time I see Chew, I just can't help but think of those stupid fisherman backpacks where you gotta smooch the merman.
I feel like we never see Chew wear these clothes. He wears something else.
Does he?
Yes.
This is just a picture I found.
I don't know why he's dressed as some, like, surfer dude. Because
you're totally right. You're totally right. This is what he normally wears.
Yeah. Granted, that's not much better of a picture of him.
I think this was probably just a fan art of Chew. Actually, I think it might have been from a video game. I think that's where, like, all these came from. So maybe they just gave him different clothing for that. I don't know. They were high quality. That's the only reason I chose them. But so clothing aside,
yeah, the only thing I really didn't like about Chew was his lips and the fact that he always said Chew.
Chew!
Chew. Chew. Thought that was really dumb.
But you liked his fight.
I liked his fight.
You said you liked his fight the best, I believe.
Yeah, it was up there. I like that one. Full-blown C.
Full-blown C. They're rising. And now we all know who comes next. The big man himself.
Big fish.
Big fish. So we didn't really elaborate on it in the podcast, so this seems as good a place as any. You talked about how in the beginning you really liked Arlong, and as the arc progressed, you liked him less and less.
Yeah, and the driving factor in that was just the fact he wouldn't shut up. Like, right from the get-go, he's a scary guy. He's a big old fish shark man with a big old scary nose, big old scary teeth, and he's literally, like, shoving the boot of tyranny on an entire island of people. Mm-hmm. That is enough to make a decent villain, I think.
Definitely.
But then he started talking. And he says the stupidest shit over and over again. Mm-hmm. Like, fishmen are superior, humans are inferior. I never go bad on a deal that involves money. Like, Nami is my friend. No. Or no, the line is, Nami will forever be my navigator. No, my friend.
Yeah, that definitely, for the record, just to clarify that one, I don't know why the translation said friend. He was supposed to say crewmate or something along those lines. I don't know how it got translated to frickin' friend. Yeah. But crewmate is still, it's better than friend.
A little bit, but still.
But it is like yeah.
What's the point in making that distinction between navigator and crewmate?
I don't know. I have no idea. That's true.
That's my biggest issue with him, is like the shit that he says is so dumb. Yeah. And he just keeps talking.
He's very full of himself.
That being said,
Do you think he was the scariest villain yet? Was he scarier than Krieg?
Yes.
You do think he was? So you do, and we established last time Krieg was at that point the scariest one or the best villain yet. So I guess not necessarily best. I don't know if you're putting Arlong above him or not, but as far as scary goes,
he's scarier than Krieg.
Gotcha.
But he shoots himself in the foot with his mouth.
And what about his teeth? His chompers.
Because, like, see, the thing
Krieg kind of had a similar thing. He was too cocky and would constantly do kind of similar shit, but not as I agree, not quite to the level of Arlong.
Yeah, because with Krieg, it was like he was cocky, and that would influence his actions, which influenced the narrative. With Arlong, it's like he was cocky, which made him speak, which just made me hate scenes that he was in.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
But all that aside, like everything he stood for was made for like a pretty good villain.
Mm-hmm.
But he just put him on the line between C and B.
I had a feeling we got a little staircase of fishmen. Is what we have here.
Yeah, you're right.
We'll shrink him down and we'll put him right above Chew. So there we go. So that is the Arlong Pirates. Yeah. So I mean, wait, did you say between B and C?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So like right there. So you thought he was scarier than Krieg as a villain, but as a character, you felt like he was worse than Krieg.
Yeah.
Okay.
Solely because, like, he spoke too much.
He just spoke too much. If he would have just kept his mouth shut, he probably would have been up on, like, A or S, it sounds like.
Absolutely, yeah.
All right. Well, that is it for all the characters. But, given especially what a crazy arc this was, had a lot of character development, have the Straw Hats changed?
Yes.
I felt you alluded to it in the last podcast. Where did the Straw Hats move to?
Well, I'll start
Luffy
with
going
the
up to
obvious
A?
one. I'll start with the obvious one, Luffy. Luffy hasn't moved.
Yeah, has Luffy gone into the void?
I like that. No, we'll keep him at Kobe tier.
All right.
Let's move up this tier list, I guess. The next one up is Sanji.
Yep, we got Sanji up next.
He showed some intelligence in this. Like, he was able to, like, assess situations and know where people needed to be and what he had to do and what needed to be done.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm comfortable, like, putting him in at least full C.
Okay. He's got a little space right there for him.
Yeah, he still did some simping. Otherwise, he would be, like... Yeah.
He's simping hard, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Usopp, because he's right here.
Oh, yep. Usopp. Oh, I liked Usopp in this arc. Let's put him at B. He goes up.
He goes up. You liked his fight with Chew?
Liked his fight with Chew. I liked his character development and his revelations there.
Okay. All right. Nami. The Nami arc. It was all about Nami.
It was all about Nami. And the only reason she's been at sea is because she's been such a mystery. Because we didn't know anything about her, but except these little hints dropped here and there. But this arc revealed like basically everything there is to know about her. And it was a good arc. Let's put her at A. I really liked.
You liked Nami.
I liked Nami.
I believe you actually said she was your favorite Straw Hat as it stands.
That's a good point.
At the end of this arc.
Put her at S.
Put her at S.
Yeah.
So is Zoro coming down?
Zoro's coming down. Not because of anything bad he did, but purely because of perspective.
Yeah, that's fair. So is he going down to A?
No, let's put him at S.
Put him at S as well.
Yeah. They're at least equal. I can't decide who I like better right now.
Okay. All right. So, that should be all. Yeah, that's all the Straw Hats. So this is where we stand.
You know
Chow
what?
Chow
Put
still.
Put Zoro at A, because I did mention, and now that I'm thinking back on it, like, while I do really like Zoro, his, like, that whole thing about his whole story being not as, deep as I was hoping it would be.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think this is where I'm comfortable.
All right, fair enough. So, yeah, I mean, Chow Chow still remains undefeated up at the Chow Chow tier.
Yep.
Luffy has yet to move out of the bottom of the barrel, but the Straw Hats as a whole have moved up.
Yep. And,
the Straw Hats as a whole, you are enjoying more, which is good considering they're the main characters.
Yeah, right. One other move I'd like to make.
Yeah.
I'd like to move Red Shanks.
Shanks. Yep.
To A.
Okay. Because he just hasn't done anything.
Yeah.
You just haven't seen him.
And other people are just rising above him.
That's totally fair. I totally understand that. So, okay. Cool. Yeah, this is where we stand. A lot of people on F. Honestly, actually, really, really good proportions here. Kind of what you would expect.
Yeah,
the B, C, and D
curve.
are filled. Yeah, exactly. I look forward to the day that somebody hits Chow Chow tier. There's got to be somebody sooner or later that gets to Chow Chow tier, but we'll just have to wait and see. So yeah, that's the tier list. Thanks everybody for watching.
Thank you.
We'll be back on Tuesday. We'll be going over Log Town and Buggy's side story. Have you started watching yet?
No.
Not surprised.
How many episodes is it?
Yeah, only 9. Only 9 this
Okay,
week.
good. I can.
Yeah, Log Town's a pretty short arc, but it's a fun one. It's a fun one.
All right.
I'm excited to hear and we're into new territory.
Yeah,
we're officially blind. We're
Yep.
officially blind, which is exciting. Exciting. So we will see you guys back here on Tuesday, 5 o'clock. And, yeah, got some good surprises coming up. So stay tuned. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.